Brightwood is a low-budget indie horror film, sci-fi horror, about Jen and Dan. They are a couple who are fighting over a party the night before. Dan was flirting with one of her co-workers, I think, and he denies it, but she's mad, so she wants to go on a power run, and he's kind of like hungover, and the two of them find out that they're in a loop around this pond and they can't escape. She's starting to get sunburn, he's getting confused, they both have headaches. They both keep seeing the sign in the pond over and over, and they realize they're in a loop that they may not be able to escape from. So certain things happen to them which turn out later to be themselves, sort of bumping into copies of each other. And there's also some weird hooded figures that are sort of spread throughout that we find out at the end of the film who they are. This movie is a nice experiment. The acting's fine, but honestly the movie really doesn't have anything going for it. You got your two principal actors, and they're there, and they give it their all, but they have to be the focal point of the film because they don't have the party sequence at the beginning of the movie, they don't have flashbacks or anything, so it's just you're carrying the entire film on the shoulders of these two performers, and you don't have a story, then there's not much going on. And we're not introduced to a new twist every 20 to 30 minutes to add something to it, and by the time the film ends, you're kind of just sitting there like, that's it? Like, I thought there was going to be a plot or something, like, are they going to try to escape or anything? And there really isn't much going on in terms of conflict. There's a couple of... The movie's just not scary, to be honest. It's an intriguing premise. I love time loop movies, but this is outdone by many other films. Even like a film like Nothing from 2003 has a better concept. It's just two people in a blank room, or The One I Love, where they go up against doppelgangers of each other. This movie, I don't care that it's super low budget and it only has two actors in one location, but you have to give us something more than just people running around constantly getting more upset and then just sort of not giving us much of a story. So Brightwood is a nice attempt, but it really doesn't have anything going for it, and I give it a 2 out of 10 just for the acting.